it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have another video on my Totally-Tiffany Organization series. This time we're talking about the Terri buddy bag. The Terri Buddy Bag was designed for longer pens, markers, and other small tools. Just for fun, this is actually the packaging from the Terri bag when it was first released, I believe. You still had to assemble the box, so it wasn't real early, because the real early versions came assembled. And they discovered stores liked it better when they weren't assembled. So if you're ever wondering why you have to assemble the boxes, it's why, because stores prefer this flat packaging. This is Terri here. She can hold Tombos, Artist Loft, zigs, tri-blends, and paintbrushes. She measures 4.5 by 2.5 by 8.25. She has one interior tray that measures 4.25 by 2.25 by 6. Most of these ones like this, especially the ones that are designed for pens and markers, you can kind of roll this to the back, so it kind of stays open when it's, I can never get it to go just right, but it's designed to do that. But I have it full of colored pencils here, as you can see. I realized I forgot to grab one thing. Just grab that. That's her with colored pencils. I also have one filled with just number 2 pencils. I have some little pens in there too. I'm always picking up these decorative pencils, and I sometimes give some of them to the neighbor kids in different. I should try to do a back to school treat thing for them this year and give them like some different pens and pencils and whatever. It's just emptying that so I could do the next one. Now this is an assortment of markers. Artist Loft in here. There's some taller ones. I'm going to try those in a different spot. I think they fit in here. I just didn't want to put them in this particular one. This has Artist Loft and Crayola, and I'm trying to think if there's any other brands in there. My Resist pen from Recollections. So just a variety of markers. Now these markers I believe also fit in the Deborah bag. But the zig markers, which are a little taller, will also fit in here, as will these ones, I believe, fit in here as well, and they are Marvy La Plume 2. Here, I'll show you the side of the pen. So you can see they're taller than most, but because Terri is taller, she'll fit those. So just If you're looking for storage for taller markers, she does work for that. I have a note that she will also fit the tri-blends. I think the main reason the main difference maybe between her and Sarah is because Sarah was designed for the tri-blends, but they will fit in Terri. But just for comparison, this is the Sarah bag. You can see the Sarah bag is wider this way, and I believe maybe a smidge that way too. So she'll hold more markers obviously, but Terri will hold the tri-blends. Terri will also hold your shorter paintbrushes. I showed my really long paintbrushes in a brandy earlier in the series, but your more standard size, I guess, that's what I'm going to call them. I'm not sure if that's really the right term, but will fit in Terri. I think it's what I'm going to end up doing with a lot of my paintbrushes, is just putting them in Terri and brandy, and that way I can just grab them easier and just go. And then I believe all of these ones here are Tombos. My guesstimate for Tombos is 32 to 40, but I'm not sure because this is all the Tombos I have, so I can't really say 100%. Just like the tri-blends, I only have 2, so I couldn't give a real good guess on how many might fit in there. With 2, it's even harder. But that's some of the ways that Terri can be used. I typically use her for the colored pencils and for my regular pencils. But that kind of wraps up the Totally-Tiffany Organization Buddy Bag series. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go on and do other products. I did ask in my last video, are you interested in seeing the Tiffany totes? There's Cindy, Lois, and Nancy. If you're interested in seeing those, I will try to get those done. But I don't know if you're interested in seeing maybe other products like the Fab Files or the paper takers or the paper handlers or any other of her products. How I maybe use the Craft and Carries or the Triangle Travelers. Just let me know if you're interested in seeing how other Totally-Tiffany products, how I use them, or how they could potentially be used. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.